bid our friends goodbye and promised we would write them, and headed north up 95 to the great unknown. We turned up our stereo and I felt so reckless and alive.
Good morning. Another great day to be alive here on the Appalachian Trail in New Hampshire. Today's a very exciting day. There are the presidentials, this famous range in New Hampshire amidst the White Mountains. But before having the honor of attempting them, there are a couple of big peaks just south of them on the Appalachian Trail. We're doing both today. So one is Smarts Mountain, the other is Mount Cube. All told today might be about 15 miles and about 4,400 vertical. But it should be a lot of fun, and it's ideal weather for me. Actually, it's just some beautiful clouds there coming down the mountaintops. So, all right, let's come along.
Of the cleanest, blue as in Minnesota. Wood smoke and northern lights as we talked until...
Take a little break here. A bunch of friends were asking me how is the north different than the south on the Appalachian Trail, like New Hampshire versus Virginia, for example. In Virginia, there's just lots of switchbacks up mountains. In New Hampshire, I'm finding it just goes straight up, basically. Hardly any break at all. But hey, appreciate the difference. Let's go. The goal is not to be that guy. A lot of mud up and down the trail. NH, New Hampshire, more like NJ. No joke. All right. I think I've done about 1,500 vertical so far, but it just goes straight up. And we're almost at the top of a Mount Cube. Excited about that. Just want to show you this. A lot of the trail, it's just mud. So you're sort of walking around the periphery, basically, just to get around it. So, all right. Enough rest. Let's go. Okay, decision point. There's so many metaphors on the Appalachian Trail for life. Like, one of my favorites is that it's a race to Maine and the last person wins. You know, it's not about just getting to the finish line. It's about just having all these experiences, basically. And the same is true of life. Unfortunately, this North Peak Side Trail is probably going to add about 0.6 miles to my day. But the shuttle driver this morning just raved about it, so let's not rush through, and let's take a look. This is Mount Cube, the North Peak, and I'll take you up to the ledge there, but it's amazing. Oh my Lord. This is incredible. All the clouds nestled in the valley there. And the views just go on forever. Mom, I'm staying on the ledge, don't worry. Absolutely beautiful.
Mountain doesn't care, it's a long way, Delaware and back.
So as mentioned, the white blazes are not just on trees, they're everywhere. They're on the rocks. And they'll take you from Georgia to Maine. Let's go. It's the summit of Mount Q.
Yeah, it's a long way. The worn out hills of Kerouac. It's a long, 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 long way.
Little break. I find these really beautiful. There are these quartz seams throughout what I assume is granite here, but it's just really beautiful. The quartz goes all the way down there. Quite a day. Getting closer to the summit of Smarts Mountain. Just want to point this out too. A lot of hiking up in these mountains of southern New Hampshire, there's no real path basically. So they put down these wood planks and just walk on those and you'll be fine. It's great today. Just be careful when it's raining out. But all right, almost there. Let's go.
Pretty green water's so cold, it makes you ache even on the hottest hour.
And to end the day, how freaking cool is this? NC.
So deep into that landscape, we did not realize we had been talking in accents all our life.
Good morning. Another great day to be alive. Yesterday was really tough. I had between 20 miles. Today is tough, but some great highlights. We're in New Hampshire, so there has to be some moose or meese. So we're going to Moose Mountain, and it should be about 14 miles today. And the toughest is getting to the top of Moose Mountain. But after that, it goes mostly downhill into Dartmouth College, which is kind of cool. Whew, little break. I am one happy hiker. It's probably about 50 degrees. I'm in shorts, loving it. Valley down below, and I've almost done with the biggest climb of the day. And then it should be about 10 miles, mostly downhill, into Dartmouth College. So let's go ahead. Next landmark is going to be the peak of Moose Mountain. Let's go.
Coming up for air in a tangle.
Whoa. I give you Moose Mountain, the South Peak. Good morning, America. What a beautiful day. I can see the speed of the clouds moving if I hold this still. Lots of quiet energy in the woods.
I avoid their faces when I come to town.
Take a little break just to let you know this has been beautiful. I highly recommend starting at Goose Pond parking lot and hiking 13.4 miles south to Dartmouth. There's a big mountain at first, which was Moose Mountain, but otherwise it's just so beautiful. It seems like it's sort of logical, I guess, as you get closer to major towns, like you're getting closer to Dartmouth College. The trails are just more manicured, and it's just beautiful. It's just dirt and pine needles. Yes, there's rocks on occasion, but nothing like the trail is north of here, basically. So it's just been lovely. All right, onward. All right, time for lunch. Usually I have a classic of a Subway sandwich with Doritos. So I get my salt, my protein, and a white chocolate raspberry cookie. I got back too late last night, so I couldn't stop by Subway. Actually, I could, but if you stop by Subway at like 5:30 p.m., not the most choice lettuce in the world. It's not that green. It's kind of brown ground lettuce. So anyway, this is what is for lunch today. So we got Snickers, cheddar cheese, and Sun Chips. Lunch of champions. Just cruising through, and I came across this. This is how you know that you're in Vermont or New Hampshire. I thought that you have this in New York too, but I'm currently in New Hampshire. But they tap the maple trees here, so you see all this PVC line going into the trees. Classic New England.
So deep into that landscape, we did not realize we had been taught.
Fall enough for you? Love it.
It's just an echo. Oh, the song.
And just like that, I made it to Dartmouth.